Where'd you come from?
Getting out of here.
Wait, I know you.
Be careful, Lou. The Thieves' Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. Once...
Look at that dark elf whore, strutting around like she's innocent.
Just take a step back and let me figure this out. Then we'll talk.
Welcome to the cozy... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I'm glad you're here. I think some of these people are beginning to suspect who I am. Are you ready to face the Guild? Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the cistern.
saw you do
Get
that,
away
you know.
this time. You better have a damn good reason to be here with that murderer.
Please, lower your weapons so we can speak. I have proof that you've all been misled.
No tricks, Carlia, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Now what's this so-called proof you speak of?
I
We can
have
talk after I
Gallus'
find out
journal.
what's going on.
I think you'll find its contents disturbing.
Let me see. No, it can't be. This can't be true. I've known Mercer too long.
It's true, Brynjolf. Every word. Mercer's been stealing from the guild for years, right under
We can
your
talk after I
noses.
find out what's going on.
There's only one way to find out if what the lass says is true. Delvin, I'll need you to open the vault.
Wait just a blessed moment, Bryn. What's in that book? What did it say?
It says Mercer's been stealing from a vault for years. Gallus was looking into it before he was murdered.
How can Mercer open up a vault that needs 2 keys? It's impossible. Could he pick his way in?
That door has the best puzzle locks money can buy. There's no way it can be picked open.
You didn't need to pick the lock.
What's she on about?
Use your key on the vault, Delvin. We'll open it up and find out the truth.
I've used my key, but the vault's still locked up tighter than a drum. Now use yours.
ID8! It's gone! Everything's gone! Get in here, all of you!
The gold, the jewels, it's all gone.
That son of a bitch! I'll kill him!
Vex, put it away, right now. We can't afford to lose our heads. We need to calm down and focus.
Do what he says, Vex. This ain't helping right now.
Fine. We do it your way. For now.
Delvin, Vex, watch the flagon. If you see Mercer, come tell me right away.
Something troubling you?
Before I help you track Mercer down, I need to know what you learned from Carlia. I mean, everything. I feared that was the case. From that last entry in Gallus's diary, it looks like he was getting close to exposing Mercer to the guild. Anything else? Trying to make Mercer look bad in front of Maven, eh? Clever lass. Was there anything else? What? Nightingales? But I always assumed they were just a tale. A way to keep the young footpads in line. Was there anything else she told you? Then I have an important task for you. I need you to break into Mercer's home and search for anything that could tell us where he's gone. Aye. A gift from the Blackbriars after they kicked the previous family out. Place called Riftweald Manor. He never stays there, just pays for the upkeep on it. Hired some lout by the name of Vold to guard the place. Be careful, lad. Just find a way in, get the information and leave.
If I
And you
see
have permission
I'll
to kill
pluck his
anyone that
eyes from
stands
his
in your
skull
way.
with my bare hands.
Careful at Mercer's.
yourself right. Bye.
Your skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or something?
Burn it!
Where'd you come
Burn the
from?
vampire!
Done and done. It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
college, Dad said. Use your smarts, he says. Like I'm supposed to figure out which college he meant. Told him to just hand over the door. Did he listen? Oh, no. They always have to fight back. Huh?
Who's there? I knew I heard something. Where'd you come from?
Is someone there? Wizards. Now that's power. But they got that secret magic. To turn wood to gold. Yeah. Wish I could turn wood to gold.
Stabbed in the back. It's like the Dark Brotherhood all over again.
We've scoured the town and I've spoken to every contact we have left. No sign of Mercer. Any luck on your end? Shore's beard. He's going after the eyes of the Falmer? That was Gallus's pet project. If he gets his hands on them, you can be certain he'll be gone for good, and set up for life. Agreed. He's taken everything the Guild has left, and to go after one of the last greatest heists is just an insult. I've spoken to Carlia, and made amends for how the Guild's treated her. Now she wishes to speak with both of us. Quickly, we have no time to lose. Until next we meet, lad.
Brynjolf, the time has come to decide Mercer's fate. Until a new guildmaster is chosen, the decision falls to you.
Aye, lass. And I've come to a decision. Mercer Frey tried to kill both of you. He betrayed the Guild, murdered Gallus, and made us question our future. He needs to die.
You're an idiot.
We have to be very careful, Brynjolf. Mercer is a Nightingale, an agent of Nocturnal.
And it's all true. Everything I heard in the stories. The Nightingales, their allegiance to Nocturnal, and the Twilight Sepulchre.
Yes. That's why we need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on equal footing. Just outside of Riften, beyond the southeast gate, is a small path cut up the mountainside. At the end of that path is a clearing, and an old standing stone. I'd ask you both to meet me there.
Like this. Going to enjoy killing you. Done and done.
I'll live another day.
I'm just as puzzled as you, lad.
I'm glad you're here. This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey. If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way. This way, please.
I'm okay with the dark, but I've spent more than my share of time in
So this
caves
is
already.
Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the Guild, but I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth was seeded within the Guild on purpose. They divert attention from our true nature. That's wrong. You can almost hear
It almost doesn't even look real.
I'm trying to
huh?
understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest, and I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me?
You're the first of the uninitiated to set foot inside in over a century. Now, if you'll both proceed to the armory to don your Nightingale armor, we can begin the oath.
This is enough to make your head spin, eh? Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
You appear ready for the oath.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
You appear ready for the oath.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal. Okay, lass. We've got these get-ups on. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a Nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a Nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a Nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal? Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the western circle.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road. I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth, Your Grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlyle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime. Mercer was able to unlock the Guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre, the skeleton key. By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal and, in essence, caused our luck to run dry. Well, yes, but the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities, the potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, the potential becomes limitless. Good. Then you understand why this is about more than just Mercer's lust for power. If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, things will never be the same for the Guild. As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence, and whether you know it or not, our uncanny luck defines our trade. Very true. In our line of work, it's quite rare we set out to return a stolen item to its rightful owner. Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go... Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the Guild. Carlaya and I had a long discussion before you arrived here. Thanks to your efforts, Mercer's treachery has been exposed. After we deal with him, all that remains is restoring the Guild to its full strength. As a result, we both feel that you have the potential of replacing Mercer as leader of the Thieves' Guild. I've been at this game a long time, my friend. A long time. I've stolen trinkets from nobles and framed priests for murder. I'm good at what I do, maybe even one of the best, but it's all I know. I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared for it. Don't want it. Well, we have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation, so don't get sentimental on me now. Then it's decided. When this is all over and Delvin's contacts assure me that we've regained our footing in Skyrim, we'll handle the details. Until then, we have quite the task ahead. I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the Dwarven ruins at Erkenthand. Carlaya and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lad. This will be a fight to remember. Until next we meet, lad.
Is this a dwarven city? I can't believe they'd let it get so run down. Who's there? Where'd you come from?
God, no!
Kill the beast! That'll teach you.
Now ain't this a surprise?
That'll teach you.
Burn the vampire!
You won't leave here alive!
This is the end for you. I can take you.
You're dead! Dead!
Just a scratch.
Enough! That's it! That's all you've got? Bastard!
Can't believe it. Mercer's been here. I hope we aren't too late. Brynjolf and I found them like that. We have to catch up to him before it's too late. We should tread carefully. I wouldn't be surprised if he's left behind a few surprises for us.
Ugh. Do the farmer also have no smell? This place reeks.
Wait a moment. What's that? It's Mercer. Look, down there.
I'm on it, lass.
Mercer's here. I can feel it.
The stench. This place reeks of Falmer.
Even the farmer don't deserve the pain these implements must have inflicted. The dwarves were a cruel race. He's here, and he hasn't seen us yet. Brynjolf, watch the door.
Aye, lass. Nothing's getting by me.
Climb down that ledge. See if you can...
Carlia, when will you learn you can't get the drop on me? When Brynjolf brought you before me, I could feel a sudden shift in the wind. And at that moment, I knew it would end with one of us at the end of a blade. What's Carlia been filling your head with? Tales of thieves with honor? Oaths ripe with falsehoods and broken promises? Nocturnal doesn't care about you, the key, or anything having to do with the guild. Then it appears the shadows shroud more than your presence. They blind your wisdom as well. Our actions have always been one and the same. Both of us lie, cheat, and steal to further our own end. It's clear you'll never see the skeleton key as I do, as an instrument of limitless wealth. Instead, you've chosen to fall over your own foolish code. Then the die is cast, and once again my blade will taste nightingale blood. Carlia, I'll deal with you after I rid myself of your irksome companions. In the meantime, perhaps you and Brynjolf should get better acquainted.
What's happening? I can't stop myself.
Damn you, Mercer. Fight it, Brynjolf. He's taken control of you.
I'm sorry, lass. I can't.
Key in the eye, and let's get out of here.
No luck there, lass. Something must have fallen on the other side of the door because it isn't moving.
We have to find another way out of here before the place fills with water.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
I can't believe it's over. 25 years in exile, and just like that, it's done. All that remains is to ensure the safe return of the skeleton key. I'm afraid it's not that simple. When the skeleton key was stolen from the Twilight Sepulchre, our access to the inner sanctum was removed. The only way to bring it back will be through the Pilgrim's Path. It wasn't created for the Nightingales. It was created to test those who wish to serve Nocturnal in other ways. As a consequence, I have no knowledge of what you'll be facing. Brynjolf is needed back at the Thieves' Guild to keep order while you're away. And I can't bear to face Nocturnal after my failure to protect the key. I'm afraid you'll have to face the end of your journey alone. Take this with you. I'm not certain if it will help within the walls of the Sepulchre, but I certainly don't need it as much as you. I've had this bow almost my entire life, and it's never let me down. I hope it brings you the same luck.
I'm no fan of the sun. It's better than this.
Something? Ah, you're back. Well, well. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring it by the 8. You actually got your hands on it. This alone is worth more than some thieves earn in a lifetime.
Welcome to the cozy Take a look. All right, then.
You're representing the guild. Don't do anything stupid.
Hey, what?
Where'd you come from? Something's happening right here. Be careful. I think we may be in for some trouble. Who's there? Done and done.
Pray to God. Take a look. Whether it's armor you need or a new blade, come see me.
I've been looking for you. Got a letter. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how
What?
you...
You're doing.
it.
Now here's a man I... Take a look. Good day to you.
Your skin's... Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Be sure to stop by Sadri's used wares in the
I'd travel. Take a look. Thank you.
You're home! I got you a present, Papa. I hope you like it.
Come to chat with an old woman, hmm? Do your good deed for the day. Come to a love token, you say? Let me see. Oh, goodness me. You're a friend of Gabriella's, then. Well, I guess we both know why you're here. Well, yes, I surely can. Please, relax. Your destiny is dark. Oh, yes, so dark. But much of it has been fulfilled. You have found sanctuary and the comforting words of a mother's love. And you have companionship, a child of night and a stalker of the sands. Together you are a family. Wait, there's something else. A potential for adventure and wealth. It is a ruin ripe for the plunder. Deepwood Redoubt, far to the northwest. It is the last resting place of an assassin of old. A dark brother who bequeaths his ancient earthly possessions to you. No, that is all. Now, please. I find myself very weary all of a sudden. Oh, I tell the future all right, when I feel up to the task.
Yes? Indeed. Very well. Here, take this for your troubles. It would seem so. What are you doing that for?
I was always taught to avoid these types of things. I think I see why now. Where'd you come from?
Did you hear something? You think you stand a chance?
Where'd you come from?
This won't end well for you.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there. Sure. Yeah, that's me. Now, hold on. That wasn't my fault. I didn't know they were going to attack anybody. I don't even know how I got here. It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here. And they were gone. And that's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim. Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there. Hold on now. I'm just a simple sailor. I never wanted to get mixed up in any of this. All right, I'll take you. But we leave immediately. Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
If you witness suspicious activity, report it to Captain Veleth immediately.
I'd be on the first ship off this island. Mining gear? No. However, I used to sell East Empire pendants until I ran out of them. Popular little item. It's an amulet that was made exclusively for the East Empire Company. They gave them to their workers as an incentive at one point. They're no longer being made, so they've become a collectible. They could be anywhere on the island. If you find any while you're exploring Solstheim, bring them here. I think I maybe had a dream about someone with that name. It was very strange. Was I building something? A shrine down on the beach near the Earthstone? I'm not sure. Bad? What if I told you that you're the first person that's even considered looking at my wares today? I've half a mind to contact my friends at the East Empire Company. Oh, you know, the lady who runs the East Empire Company warehouse in Solitude. The biggest warehouse they have in Skyrim. Bah, you're just like the rest. Mark my words. The East Empire Company will return. The question you should be asking is, what don't I sell here? If it's not a weapon, potion, or armor, then it's Jarland over at the docks brings me most of my supply. Oh, Glover Mallory gets me a... It's about time someone arrived. Here, make sure this is handled properly. The East Empire pendants are scattered all over, so leave no stone.
You there. You don't seem to be in quite the same stage as the others here. Very interesting. May I ask what it is you're doing here? Mirak. It sounds familiar. Oh, wait, I recall. Mirak's been dead for thousands of years.
Here do we toil.
I'm not sure. Perhaps it has some relation to what's going on here. I'm afraid I can't give you any answer. If I were you, I'd look there. Are we done? Building. I'm very interested to... Certainly not. It's the home. We built great works there, like Rivek and Aldrun. Many of them are
Far
destroyed
from
now,
ourselves.
either by Red Mountain or the Argonian invasion.
He grows ever near to us.
That's that.
Our
then.
eyes once were blinded.
Get them out. The secrets. I know things. Hidden things. Things you aren't supposed to know. No, that's what I'm trying to say. The secrets. They're in there. In there deep. The secret kind. The black book. It shoved them in there with black, slick fingers. My fingers are too short. I can't get them. Oh no, I didn't find it. It found me. Here. But don't go there. You don't.
No. Where'd you come
You
from?
won't leave here alive. Mercy!
Done and done. Who's there?
Girl with hair of gold, called her fair, she called me bold. Might pay off my bounty this time, walking a raven like a free man. Ain't going back to prison. Rather die in the ash.
One shot.